Om Sairam, Om Shri Radhakrishna Mahitai Ki Ji. Welcome back to all the viewers, those who are watching our channel. Today, I am going to read Prema Ratna, Radhakrishna Ayee, Chapter 4, Part 1. Bhakta Mela of Baba and Ayee children. Nana, Malsapati, Dikshit and Sate had a high regard for Ayee, but only Vamanrao Patel, M.B. Rege, R.B. Purandi and P.R. Avasti can really be called as Ayee children. All these people reached a high state of spiritually being with Baba and Ayee.
It was only Ayee who could train sadhakas like Vaman, Avaste and Rege in karma, Janana and Bhakti Yoga. So Baba sent these peoples to her. She was well versed in Upanishads, Sankhya Yoga and Bhagavad Gita. She had studied Eknath Bhagavatam and Jananeshwari. She could play only musical instruments like sitar. She could sing Meera's bhajans and also Abhangas. Through all this, she taught Baba's disciples and conducted examination for them. When Avaste gave a tanked bundle of jasmine flowers from Ayee to Baba, he smelt it and sent it back saying, Ayee will unravel it.
Ayee bestowed her grace in different ways on different people as Guru to Avaste, Yogamaya to Rege and Mother to Purande. But she loved Vaman Rao as her own child. He had Krishna Darshan by touching her sari. The book penned by Vaman Rao, who took the sannyas much later and came to be known as Swami Sai Saranand in Gujarati and transcribed into Telugu as Devanandu by Srimati Vimala Sharma and Radhakrishna by Kotaru Sri Satyanarayana Rao are rich sources of information about Radhakrishna Ayee, and accounts given by others in their writings and letters reveal the unique relationship between these four sadhakas and Ayee. The way Ayee shaped their spiritual evolution at the behest of Baba. In his first meeting with Baba, Vaman was directed to go to Shala. When Vaman went to the Shala, which was a small hut, he saw therein pictures of Baba, Panduranga and an idol of Krishna. He saw a young woman wearing white sari sitting and doing puja. She greeted him by addressing him as my child Vamana. Her voice sounded like the voice of his mother. Spontaneously, he bowed down to her and simply uttered Ayee. He felt that it was Mother Tripura Sundari who had come in front of Ayee. He had brought with him some food items from home, which he gave to Ayee during the next visit. On Ayee's suggestion, Vaman brought some millet bread, which he gave it to her. He regretted, however, that he could have brought some milk with him, and he found the bread was very dry. Later in the evening, when on Ayee's invitation he came to partake Baba's prasad sent for him, he found that the prasad was nothing other than millet bread soaked in milk. He had a vision in which Baba was seated as the emperor of Sainath Samsthan. The presiding deity was a blazing flame of beauty, knowledge, power, yoga and penance, embodied as Adi Parashakti. After deep thought, Vaman concluded that Trivarka, who was blessed by Krishna, came as Janana Bai, who sang and danced with Vittala in a previous birth. Now she has again come as Ayee. In one Abhanga of Janana Bai, Vittala enters her cottage at midnight. I am hungry, bring me some food. He tells her. Janana is helpless and she does not know how to prepare food immediately. Pandarinada then takes out the plate which Janana was kept covered. That was the same plate which he had to push aside earlier that day in Namadeva's cottage. Hardly eating anything. Everything on the plate is mixed and both of them eat. One feeds the other. This indeed is the prasada, which Baba mixes and shares with all at the Dwaraka Mai, which is Dwaraka itself. It is Gopal Kala which he distributes, which is as sweet as nectar.
Every day, without fail, Baba sent this prasada to Radha Krishna, consisting of one roti, some sabji and charan tirtha. One day, Baba gave one roti to a dog. Baba ate the remnant of what was eaten by the dog and sent a portion of it to Radha Krishna Ayee through Avaste. When she placed the piece of roti on the plate with great devotion and started eating, Avaste shouted, "Oh no, it is the remaining of what the dog ate. Should a Brahmin widow eat it?" It is against the rules of orthodoxy. But I ate it all up, disregarding the protest. This is the prasada which Baba also ate. It is that what matters. What if the dog ate? Saying this casually, she laughed. I shared all her problems in practicing this Nishkama Karma Yoga with Vaman, whom she called her dear child. Vaman practiced pranayama and asana under Ai's guidance. Ai looked on everybody with the love of a mother, but she had a special love for Vaman. Ai used to say, just as a cow finds out her own calf in a crowd of slaves, I now see you as the child from whom I had done peasants in several births. She told Vaman that a motherly feeling wells up from her womb when she sees him.
I used to pamper Vaman like a child. On the fourth day of his first visit, in a playful mood, she gave him a sweater and adorned with him a turban and said that he looked like a Varkari. Vaman was astounded that I knew that the practices and customs followed in his home at Mumbai. She used to wake him up at 6 a.m. exactly like his sister did. She used to shout, Vaman, get up, tea is ready. I always made Vaman feel at home. At the same time, I was also strict with Vaman. If he did not carry out his task diligently, once she slapped Vaman for not awaiting wastage while the Dwarakamai was being whitewashed. But later she repented for her harsh act and apologized to Vaman in his room. I was also very considerate towards Vaman. Some glass domes fixed at Dwarakamai, Chavadi and at Ai's house were accidentally broken by Vaman. When he made the arrangements with Shivaram Naveskar to buy the glass domes and install them, she dissuaded Naveskar from buying them with Vaman's money. I used to draw water from the village well and late in the night. When Vaman offered to carry the filled vessels for her, she declined the offer. Sometimes she allowed Vaman to assist her in her tasks, but not when his family members were present in Shiradi. Temperamental as she was, she used to empty the vessels if Vaman disagreed her advice and carried the filled vessels. Sai also used to express his annoyance if he performed some tasks in the presence of his family members.
In their very first meeting, I talked about her dreams and vision with Vaman, who practiced meditation from a young age to have God vision. As he was meditating in Somnath, Lord Shiva appeared before him and listened to him, Shiva Shruti. In the same temple, he had the vision of a fakir whose eyes imitated a blue light. The fakir called him, Come to me, you have to do some work. When Vaman went to Shiradi in 1911, he saw the same fakir. The fakir told him, Will you not bow down? Baba's words brought him back from Samadhi. Baba said, Do not come here often. Go to Shala. You will get what you need in Shala. You have to go beyond the physical level and see the soul. Your vision will then become broad.
At the Shala, I asked Vaman, Did you come here last evening? Wasn't it Baba who sent you here? As you are the orthodox, I will arrange for your food. Vaman replied, How do you know all these facts? I said, All my thoughts center in my Maharaj. If a breeze blows there, it is felt over here. Let us see the remaining part in our next video. Om Sairam, Om Shri Radha Krishna Ki Jai.